YouTubers, it's Tequila. I wanted to do a quick tutorial on these eyes, and it's from the Wet n Wild palette, Snow Sprite. I had a request to do some blues, so here they are, and I am also going to try to do some lighter blues. I like darker colors, and now I'm going to try on a lighter color. It may or may not go with my look, but I'm still going to do it because I had to request it to me, and I'll try to do all the requests that I get. So if you want to see how to get these eyes, just stay tuned and watch. Thank you. So we are going to start. Normally I would put the primer on, but since I am not going anywhere, I'm just going to wash it right off. I'm not going to put any on. But you can use Urban Decay primer potion here, or any kind of primer that you use, and just apply it to the eye. And after you pat it in, you want to pat it up to here as well as under the line. Okay, and then I'm going to come in with this Avon crayon eyeshadow, baby blue. And I'm going to apply that to the whole lid. Okay, and I'm just going to rub that in. I'm actually kind of tapping it in, not rubbing it because it'll just rub right off, but I'm just kind of tapping it so there's like no bumps, you see? Okay, and then we will come in with the Urban Decay Neurotic, and it's like a lighter turquoise color. Okay, so and now I'm going to come in with this brush here, and I'm going to get some of that makeup. I'm doing this like this. Okay, and then I'm just going to dab it on. I'm not rubbing it, I'm doing the dabbing motions. Okay, until you get the color you're looking for, and the color that we are using around this is quite darker, so we will come back in and just add more color later just to lighten it up. Okay, alright, so it should look like this. Okay, I like to do this to my eyelashes because it helps get rid of some of the excess that's on there. Okay, so now I'm going to put that down. And, from Wet n Wild, I am using the Snow Sprite palette, and I will be using the darkest blue in that corner right there. See how close it is? My nail is black and that's blue. It's really close to the black. And using this brush, and I've just dabbed it one time. I just kind of did like that. Then I'm going to tap it. Okay, and then from here, oh, where'd you go? From here, this point, I'm going to work my way in, all the way into the middle inner eye right there. Okay, just like this right here, and then just finish your blending all the way down into the, you want to touch the turquoise but not go completely into it, but that line of the turquoise, you want to kind of blend this to go with it. Okay, get one more dab, tap it, and then bring it in slightly. And I can tell that I did not put primer on because it's not really grabbing hold of nothing. There's a big difference when you use primer and when you don't. Okay, so you should have, let me add just a little bit more color here. I just dabbed it once because, like I said, that color is really pigmented. It's just really pretty and dark. Okay. Okay, so far you look like this. I can't have a black eye, but it will look like this when you're done. I assure you. Okay. So next, I am going to, where's the brush? It was running from me. Can you believe it? I am going to use this brush, and it's a fluffier blending brush, and I will be using the same palette from Wet n Wild, the Snow Sprite, and I will be using that middle blue. I'm going to dab it just like that here, and then on the top of the darker color, touching the darker color, we're going to come in like this with those motions. See, that lightened it up quite a bit. And just blend it. Okay, you see the difference that made? Is it looking closer to this now? Told you. Okay. Alright, I do want to just add just a little bit back here, because I do want that edge to stay darker. And I think I went too far with it, which is fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with going back over what you did to get the look you want. Okay, so now you have this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add my eyebrows. Well, eyebrow. And I'm going to use this skinny brush here. And from this Beauty Supply palette, I'm actually going to mix this brown with this green. And what I'm going to do is double tap the brown. See, I double tap the brown and double tap the green. Okay, and then you come in here and just make your eyeliner. I mean your brow line. This is a really simple design, and then I'm going to do the same thing again. Okay. So, just that simple. Now you have an eyebrow. We come back in with that Neurotic from Urban Decay. Remember when I told you we were probably going to lose some of that lighter color? We didn't lose as much on here as I did on the other eye. Get that same brush and dab, and just go back and dab it again, because we really want that part to be light. Okay, and to kind of bring it up to here. Okay. And from NYX, I am going to use Nude for my highlight on the top of my eye. This is Nude from NYX, and it really is nude. And then using this skinny brush, I'm just going to grab some of that. And it's nude, so you probably want to grab quite a bit of it, because you can't even see it on the brush hardly. And then from the eyebrow, just kind of bring it down into your shadow. I feel like claustrophobic with y'all this close to me. I'm really nervous about using the camera this close to my face, but we'll be okay. We'll make it through. Okay, and I want you to bring that nude all the way into here. Okay? It's starting to look really pretty, isn't it? Okay, and when I use blues, I don't put my foundation on before I'm done. And you can see why, because it's dark and my skin is so white that it's all over the place, so I just don't. Okay, so next I'm going to come in with this Silver Shimmer liquid eyeliner. It's not glittery, it's shimmery. There's no glitter in it. What I mean. And I'm using Black Waterproof Super Shock from Avon. And I just love their brushes. When you're too close, I don't want to scare y'all. Boo. Okay. So now that I got the mascara on, I am going to apply the eyeliner. And I'm using Zero from Urban Decay, which is their black liner. Okay. And you come into your waterline and all the way to the corner. Make sure you get that corner. And then bring it all the way over. I know they say you shouldn't pull on your eye because you'll get wrinkles, but I've done it for quite a while. I'm 32 years old now, and so far so good, knock on wood. Okay, but also get that upper waterline as well. Okay, so you want to get the whole eye covered in black. What I'm going to do is come in with a makeup wipe and go ahead and clean all around my eye. all on and under, because in a minute we're going to smudge. Okay, and then I'm not going to make that sharp line until after I smudge my eye. Usually after I come in with the makeup wipe, I get a dry rag and just come right underneath it. Okay. So now you're going to get that Snow Sprite palette from Wet n Wild with that blue, and find your brush, which is this little tiny brush. Look how little that is. It is really tiny and skinny. See that? Almost paper thin. And then you're just going to grab you a tidbit of that, just like that. Okay? Tap it. Come in from this part of your eye, the corner that meets the eyeshadow, and work it in. After you've smudged underneath your eye, and it's a real thin line. You see? What was I gonna do? Oh, yes, I was gonna make that. You see on this eye how I have it in a sharp line? I go to the side, and I start here from the waterline and go up this way and wipe it. So I'm gonna do it with this eye. I start here and wipe it straight up. Just that simple. Really simple. Okay. And one more thing before we're done is I'm going to come back in with the Neurotic from Urban Decay with another skinny slanted brush. I'm just going to grab a little bit of that, and I'm going to come in here with it. Just a little bit, just to add a little something to there. Okay. So here is your eye. So I'm going to zoom you back out. The other way. Okay. So this is the eyes that I have. Make sure you can see me. I've never did a video this close. Okay, so here's the eyes. So this is my first time I actually did blues that I actually liked. I mean, it's a little darker than I think, because I had a request to do blues, and I think this is a little darker than maybe they were thinking, but I am into the darker colors, but I am going to attempt a lighter blue on my next video. So I guess that's it. This is from the Snow Sprite palette from Wet n Wild, and it is my first addition to the blues. I'm going to try to do a few blues because that's my one color I have the most trouble with is the blues. So I hope you enjoy this video, and as always, God bless.